All right, now it is time for our SoCal Spotlight, and today we are exploring the city of Westminster.
The city has one of the nation's largest Vietnamese American populations. Our Sheba Turk is live in Westminster with a look at some of the history. Sheba.
Good morning. That's right, guys. We wanted to get some of the history in this area. We are in the center of Little Saigon this morning, and we're in the perfect place to learn that history. We're at the Museum of the Republic of Vietnam. There's so much to see here, and this is really special because it's the only museum in SoCal that's dedicated to preserving and honoring the legacy of South Vietnam and really all of the things that took place around the war and the veterans who fought for South Vietnam. Dr. Quan Nguyen knows this history very well. He's the director of the museum. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Hi, thank you for coming to the Museum Republic of Vietnam. And our mission here is threefold. First is to honor all the veterans who have fought to defend the Republic of Vietnam or South Vietnam. And number two is to preserve the heritage, whether it's photo, documents, uniform, medals, or all their war memorabilia. And third is to educate the younger generation about the history of the Vietnam War from our perspective.
Yeah, there's so much to learn here. I know you have a model with us this morning.
This is Jenny, one of our lovely volunteers, and she is in the traditional áo dài for the ladies.
She looks so gorgeous. I know this museum means so much to you. Kind of walk me through, because there's so much to preserve here and a lot of history that people who are not from this area don't know.
Sure. We are attracting a lot of visitors, both Vietnamese and non-Vietnamese, because this is a very unique museum. What we have here are uniforms and all the medals, all the war memorabilia from the Army of the Republic of Vietnam. The Republic of Vietnam, as you know, was a former U.S. ally in its war against the communists in Southeast Asia during the 60s and the 70s. And right now, we are the descendants of the Republic of Vietnam, so we want to keep our history alive to educate our later generation, our children, and the world about South Vietnam. And we want to keep that history alive, as the government of Vietnam right now is actually trying to erase that history.
And so you are preserving it here. And tell us, how did there come to be such a large Vietnamese community in this area?
After 1975, more than 2 million South Vietnamese escaped from Vietnam to seek better life, more freedom abroad. And more than half of them arrived here in the United States. And we are among the first wave in 1975 to come here. Later on, you have the boat people of the 80s and 90s, and then you have the orderly departure people that were coming out from concentration camps. And then more recently, you have the new immigrants that are coming over here seeking more economic opportunity and also seeking to reunite with their families who are here.
Yeah, so important that you have this museum to preserve their history, guys. There's so much you can learn here. Obviously, we just gave you a little preview. You'll have to come visit the museum yourself. It is the top tourist attraction actually here in Westminster, so come check it out.
Sheba, before we let you go, I have to point out the woman behind you videoing you is fantastic. I just love that she walked away.
We do. We have, they're so sweet. They have a whole crew of volunteers and folks who work with the museum who wanted to be part of the story this morning. So, yeah,
well,
they're all here.
She was. Sheba, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, that was funny.